and welcome to Sweetpea Seeds Inspirations. My name is Sydney and welcome to All Things Yarn Related, which is a bi-weekly updated video where I like to share with you guys my works in progresses and finished objects, give you a little bit of insight on some upcoming videos and or tutorials, but also do a little bit of a recap just in case if you are new here or you might have missed a video or two. So as always, I do like to stop and say thank you for tuning in today. Whether you are new or returning, it is always a pleasure to have you guys here on the channel and also being part of the journey as well. And if you would like to let me know what you're working on while you're watching this, I would love to hear it down in the comments. And also I would like to ask the question, I did kind of ask it in my last updated video, but I did it in a comment. What are some things that you like to work on during the summertime? So let me know that down in the comments as well. So first we are going to start off with a little bit of a recap, which there's not much here. Just pretty much part 1 and part 2 are now out of the crochet along. If you do not know, I do have a May crochet along, which is called the Obsidian Daydream, that will be going on for the month of May. Part 1 is just an introduction, getting to know the shawl, getting to know some materials that you might need, and so on and so forth. Part 2 is actually where we will start working on the shawl, where we work rows 1 through 25. And then part 3 will actually come out this Sunday, which is May 18th, where we will pick back up on row 26 and work all the way until 51. And then May 25th is going to be the 4th part, which is going to be the edging. Now I have gotten the meat portion of the tutorial recorded for part number 4. And the edging is going to be very smooth sailing. I did have to kind of pivot with the edging because it really wasn't working out with what I already had. So I had to kind of pivot a little bit. But the edging is going to be very smooth sailing, very simple, and I believe it only consists of 4 rows, 4 if not 5 rows. So look forward to that. So that's kind of a recap, but also some insights on upcoming videos. I have not been able to work on anything else other than the crochet along. Part number 3 really kicked my butt and exhausted me, which I worked on it all week last week, and after I was done with it, I was completely exhausted and I definitely needed a break. So speaking of taking a break, I will be taking a little bit of a one within the next few weeks, just to kind of reset myself after the crochet along because it has completely exhausted me. But also I'm wanting to kind of prepare myself for something that I will be changing within the channel. So look forward to that. I'm not going to really give any other details other than that right now because I do want to kind of keep it to myself, just for personal reasons. But yeah, I will be taking a little bit of a break. I do have to go out of town for a split second next week. So keep myself and family in prayers. And then in the middle of June, I do have some family coming in. So these next couple of weeks are going to be a little, not really chaotic, but a little bit more busier than normal. So I definitely think a break is good for me right now. But I'm excited for what I do have in store for you guys. And yeah, I am just wanting to kind of focus on that and then come back either at the end of June, if not July. Now you probably still will see some videos from me because I have signed up for Battle of the Stitches with Heather over at Heather from Strings and Threads and Teresa from Critters Crochet, so you will still see those videos, and I will also try to do update videos as well, but you just won't see as much videos from me than normal. So channel announcements real quick, which I kind of already did a channel announcement there, but the next channel announcement that I do have is Shannon from Shannon Talks Yarn and myself will be going live this Saturday, which is May 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 a.m. Central Time, which we will be over on her channel this month. If you don't know, Shannon and I do once a month lives with each other, but we alternate between each other's channels. So this month is her channel, next month will be my channel. So we would love to have you guys there, and we will actually be talking about our shawls. So she has a few shawls that she's working on, and then of course my crochet along. So come and maybe get some insights on what she's got going on, and I will be talking about my shawl as well. So if you can come hang out with Shannon and I, again, that is May 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 10 a.m. Central. We would love to have you guys, but also understand if you cannot make it. So we will go ahead and move right into works in progresses and finished objects. So of course I have been very busy on the crochet along. I have, for the most part, gotten the tutorial shawl completely finished, other than a little bit of the last row of the edging. And then the original design, I have not even really worked on the edging. After knowing exactly what I wanted to do, I kind of put that away and started working on just the tutorial one. So I do have the original one to still finish. So here is the original one, and then the tutorial one is back there. Now I have also worked on a few other things. I did leave one thing out in my living room, which was going to be a granny square crochet bag. Maybe I will insert a picture of what I have gotten done so far, which is just one square. I was anticipating having it in a tutorial form this month, but with being so busy with the crochet along, I was not able to get that done. But I will insert a picture of the granny square that I got done. And then also I have been working on my brother's commission blanket. He wanted a skull blanket for his wife, so I have been working on that when I can. But other than that, the only other things that I have been working on is spinning. So I think last time I had shared with you guys that I was spinning up some of my Nerds rope roving that I had hand dyed myself. So it is still wet. I did start getting the yardage for this hank of yarn, but my yarn wasn't bounded up on the yardage counter correctly, so I noticed that it was skipping and wasn't really counting the yardage. So I will have to, once this is dried and I've been able to thwack it, I will have to get the yardage. And this yarn is up for grabs for anybody who is interested. Just email me, which my email is down in the description box, and then we'll get you taken care of. Again, as always, first come, first served. So if you are wanting this yarn, grab it as soon as you can before somebody else does. Now, I have also been able to spin up a little bit more yarn, which came from my most recent Etsy unboxing that my husband got me. So here is almost one bobbin fully completed. I literally have just a little bit left to get done, and then I have to start working on the rest of the roving, which will be 2-plied. So there is that. And that is really about it for me this week. What are you guys working on? And again, if you wouldn't mind answering the question of what do you like to work on in the summertime, let me know that down in the comments. But I hope you all are doing very well. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video.